When your psoas is tight, do you ever wish you could lay on a massage therapist's elbow made out of Legos? Well, then do I have the product for you? But before we get into my review, let's jump into the Amazon 1-star reviews. Brian says, this thing is impossible to use. Hard plastic with no give and no way you could put your body weight on it. Great idea, and might work if it was a different material like rubber. Extremely expensive and unusable. 2 people found this helpful. So the thing with the Pso-Rite, it is made out of ABS plastic. It's definitely a lot firmer and harder than I was expecting. So I do think that some people do get relief from this, but it's definitely not for everyone. All right, next up, DJ Dev, 1 out of 5 stars. There are absolutely no instructions included. It had a card with one of those little black boxes the kids point their phones at. My phone doesn't do that. I tried Googling instructions on my computer, but didn't find anything helpful. At my age, I'm afraid I'll poke something that shouldn't be poked. Don't need any more problems than I already have, so am returning this. There has to be a better, more gentle way to release this muscle with explicit printed instructions, so I will keep searching. 1 person found this helpful. So yeah, it does come with the QR code. Pso-Rite does have a lot of videos on their website. YouTube has a lot of videos as well. I do think that there are a lot of instructions on this, but this guy had triple access in it, I guess. All right, Cocolina, 1 out of 5 stars. It injured me. I knew it was a painful device, but after I used it, I got a stomach and back strain and could not move. I supposed to have traveled today by airplane, but my back hurt so much, I had to cancel it. Fortunately, my airline could change it without penalty. I will try to fly a day after tomorrow, so I am crossing my finger. Today I'm taking 2 Advils every 6 hours. So 1 out of 5 for the Pso-Rite, but 5 out of 5 for airline. Malalia, 1 out of 5 stars, not made for women. For something so expensive to only come in one size, it's actually pretty insulting. It's huge and totally misses all the spot, being spaced too far apart. So if you're gonna hold a monopoly piece of plastic and block other companies from fabricating more reasonably priced alternatives and likely other sizes, at least offer other sizes yourself. So there is a Pso Mini besides just the Pso-Rite. So the Pso-Rite is 10.7 inches long, a little over 5 inches wide. From peak to peak is 6.3 inches, and it weighs just a little over a pound. For me, I feel like it fits me pretty well, about 5'10", 175. But I could definitely see how this one size approach would not work for everybody. All right, another Meher, 1 out of 5 stars, too rigid. You can cause harm to yourself using this tool. My physical therapist would not endorse this. 1 person found this helpful. Some physical therapists do endorse it, but theirs does not. Mark, 1 out of 5 stars, mixed about it. After wanting it for a long time, I finally purchased it. Not sure what the hype is or why it's rated so high. Has done nothing to my psoas, only feels good when I use it for my sciatic nerve. But for $80, not sure it's enough to justify the price. So that's one of the things that Pso-Rite does say, that you can use this on a lot of different areas on your body. So at least there is some versatility here. Joseph, 1 out of 5 stars. I really wish I can return this overpriced piece of crap. I have 2 bulging discs in my lower back, number 2 and 3. Just number 2 and 3. I bought this as a recommendation from a good friend. Also was surprised with a lot of good reviews on it, so I pulled the trigger, even though I thought it was really expensive for this one product. I really hoped it would help relieve a lot of pain from my back, but it didn't. I tried everything, did my research, looked up all the videos on it, and tried all the positions. My friends and wife helped me too, but I can't feel the relief on my lower back. This is now a worthless $50 piece of crap. They got a deal on it. I wasted $50 on this. Unbelievable and ridiculous. Man, I feel so dumb. I wish I can get a refund on this. I'm pretty sure they do have a 30-day refund policy, which is great by them. If you're upset about spending $50 and not getting relief on your lower back pain, I've got some bad news for you about most low back treatment. There's not this one size approach that works for everybody. You shouldn't feel so dumb. 4 people found that helpful though. All right, Amazon customer, 1 out of 5 stars. How to use this expensive piece of hard plastic. I bought this tool after I heard from my chiropractor, what's up chiropractors, that it helps stretch the psoas muscle. I'm not going to that chiropractor anymore. Lost a patient just from bad recommendation. It was a McDonald's type of outfit. All right, he worked on 3 people at the same time. This chiropractor's getting a negative review. When I received this tool, there was minimal instruction as to how to use it. For $80, I expected at least a small booklet. Don't you dare use the QR code. This package contains just a strip of a few pictures of a guy laying on at different poses and a warning that you need to get your health professional to guide you how to use it. I experiment on it, but it is too hard. I wish I could return it and get my money back. My small orange little ball works a lot better than this. you charge so much for this plastic tool, this probably costs $15 to buy, at least include a decent instruction to make it a bit useful. So that's the thing of comparing this to other products, like a lacrosse ball, foam roller. I even saw someone from Walmart was using chalk blocks. So there's definitely other options that, in terms of just for pressure, this is just hard plastic. Amazon customer, 1 out of 5 stars, overpriced and not effective. My husband has lower back pain and has tried a lot of different exercises. Someone I work with mentioned this product, so I bought it for him for Father's Day. He thought it was a joke. Sounds like a great Father's Day. First of all, it is smaller than you would think. When the box arrived, I thought it was something else. Maybe they ordered the mini. He tried using it in different positions in different areas of the back, but found it totally useless. When he saw what I paid for, he thought that was the joke too. I was actually embarrassed. I paid so much for this piece of molded plastic that you could make with a 3D printer. So a lot of 3D printers do use ABS plastic. Needless to say, we returned it and he's back to using the roller, which is much more effective. 12 people found that helpful. Timmy Johnson, 1 out of 5 stars, cheap and unstable plastic. I laughed when I took this out of the box, expecting heavy ergonomic rubber for $50+. This unstable plastic device is so cheap and thin that it is really hard to use correctly. It tips over and is unnecessarily uncomfortable. If only they invested in higher quality materials, this could be useful. I'd be happy to pay more. As is, it's worth $2 and costs 50 cents to make. Don't buy. Useless money grab. I returned immediately. Lauren Farmer, 1 out of 5 stars, really wanted this to work, but no. I really have been wanting this product, but I was so disappointed. First of all, this is so narrow that it looks like it's made for a child's hips. Second, the plastic is hard. I thought there would be a little squish, but there's none at all. Makes it very uncomfortable to use, not just because it's stretching the muscles, you also have to plank over it and just use it on one side. It's weird and not helpful. In terms of effectiveness, based on the website, the company says that pressure and only pressure is what will release the psoas. I don't think we can say that with 100% certainty. When it comes to muscles releasing, I mean, we're just talking about getting an increased range of motion, a little less pain, and that should help you keep moving. I don't think pressure, and especially for as hard as this is, that's definitely not going to work for everybody. Based on other reviews, some people do like this really hard, firm pressure. Other people hate it. So in terms of scoring this, I think I'm just going to stick with kind of like middle of the road, 5 out of 10. I'm sure some people do love it, and other people aren't going to like this pressure at all. Ease of use. I mean, you can tell by looking at this probably what you're going to lay on to put the pressure on. Based on some of the reviews, some people did struggle with that. But still, I think it's pretty obvious to look at. My only caveat is, I did assume that you would lay across both if you would fit, and the website says one side at a time. So 9 out of 10, not completely idiot proof, if I'm the idiot here. Convenience, if you were gonna carry this like in your gym bag, it is a little bulky. It's very light though, but I will say that there is the So Mini, which definitely would be super convenient. So based on the fact that this is a little bit larger than that, maybe a 7 out of 10 here. In terms of durability for this product probably could outlast about anything. So very durable, not sure what the weight capacity is. I'm interested to maybe find out, but durability will say 10 out of 10. For safety of the product, you're not going to really hurt yourself on this. So it is a pretty safe product, but based on some of the negative reviews, there were people that were having bruising or extra soreness, and that just comes from, putting direct pressure on any muscle. I mean, you're gonna have some soreness from that, and based on how hard it is, I mean, you could do not any kind of like serious damage to the muscles, but it would feel uncomfortable. In terms of safety, it'll go 7 out of 10. It is a pretty safe product, but I mean, you could have some soreness afterwards. Cost effectiveness. This is a piece of plastic. Compared to other products that are pretty similar that Pso-Rite hasn't sued, it is comparable in price, but in terms of other products that might apply pressure in the same way, they are a lot cheaper options. So cost effectiveness will go 3 out of 10. For versatility, Pso-Rite, the website, would have you convinced that you could use this on every muscle known to man and maybe even some not known to man yet. I think it's a little clunky for some other muscle groups, but it is at least an option. So for versatility, yes, you could, but that's true about just basically anything you could lay on. So I'll give it a 4 out of 10. For aesthetics, I think it's got a pretty cool shape to it. I mean, it's pretty unique in that sense. Pretty minimalist when it comes to the design. You can see the Pso-Rite logo there. Pretty basic colors. I think there's three colors available, blue, black, and red. So there could be some more options there. But in terms of the interesting shape to it. For aesthetics, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Warranty and customer support, there's a 30-day full refund available. So you have the chance to try it out and see if you like it. So I'll go 10 out of 10 there. So this is one of those products that I get a lot of patients asking about. I think the branding on it has been really good. I think it is a cool design that has people excited about it. A lot of people know that they're sitting too much. They want to release the psoas. They've been told it's really tight. I will say I don't think this product is for everybody. Based on its price, there are cheaper options, but those cheaper options don't always sell as well because it's not as cool and exciting. So if you want to try out the Pso-Rite, got no problem with you trying it, but also don't be surprised if it's not the cure-all that you're looking for.